Australia is a big place, and the places we love most are often the ones furthest from the crowds. The hidden camps, remote tracks, rugged coastlines, and unforgettable landscapes that make every journey an adventure. So we're packing up the Troopy and setting off on our second lap of Australia. This is our biggest adventure yet, and it all starts now. Okay, are we ready to do this?
We are. I'm a bit wet.
Let's go.
That's a good start.
Yeah. We are off. Haven't woke up enough to be overexcited, but I know I am inside. Let's go. Fave coffee shop near home just before we leave for our big adventure. First up, we're heading into the middle of Australia and tackling the iconic Great Central Road. Thousands of kilometres of remote country, endless horizons and plenty of unknowns. We've got a rough plan, but as always, we'll see where the road takes us. Hello everyone, welcome back. We're actually on the road. This is it. We finally made it to the point where we are heading off on our next lap. What a day to start. Perth's putting on the winter vibes.
Literally as we left home, I suppose it just started, hey?
Yeah, it was supposed to rain yesterday and we thought it was going to be, a bit of an issue trying to get packed up and stuff, but the weather stayed really fine, but it saved it for this morning, and it's been like this ever since we left home.
Hasn't stopped, yeah.
Yeah, so we've just come through, you'll see the footage, I'll put it in, we've just come through the worst start of the day traffic, and we've made it out to the hills area now, so we're just getting out of the metro area. So we've got quite a big day of driving ahead of us today. We're heading inland and we're heading towards Kalgoorlie, and we'll hopefully find somewhere to camp there tonight. Of course, that depends on what's not soaking wet and what's fairly dry and where we can get in, but that's the plan, to make that trip out there today while the weather is it's not too bad. I mean, it's raining a little bit, but now the next little problem that we may encounter is the fact that we are hoping to travel the Great Central Road, which is from Laverton through to Uluru, but again the rain can be problematic with the road, so we're hoping that the rain hasn't been too bad. They do close it from time to time, don't they?
Yeah, I think we can probably check in with what's the Laverton Information Centre or somewhere like that and ask the question.
Yeah,
They'll know.
Yeah, I think there's a website too where you can check the road conditions. So we'll do that, and worst comes to worst, we'll have to make a change to our plans. But at this point, that's where we're heading today. We're so excited to finally be leaving. There's been a lot going on in the background, and we do apologise for not having very much to show you guys recently, but it's been fairly hectic, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, there's always a bit involved in getting organised, isn't there?
Yeah, we've
also
been catching up with family, friends, and doing all the usual home admin stuff before we leave, but the last couple of weeks have been just an absolute blur. Well, we are several hours into our first day on the road, And this this has been constant the entire time. Where did we just stop?
Meriden.
Yeah.
Meriden, yeah.
We needed a bit of a stretch break, so we've stopped in Meriden, stopped and had a hot chocolate and just to get out of the rain for a bit, and a stretch break, but it's been relentless all day. And the weather forecast, well, the rain map looks like the rain just keeps on coming for hours and into the night. So we have no clue what we're going to do as far as camping. We were hoping to go to a free camp tonight, but it's probably going to be a swamp. What do you think?
Well, we'll go there anyway.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah.
And we've got to go somewhere.
Yeah. We've forgotten what this is like back on the road again, just finding places, but I can't believe the rain. I did not think it would be, it has not stopped, has it?
No.
It's been crazy, and not very long ago there was a bit of clear sky over there, but absolutely nothing now. It's black again. So yeah,
it's not even heavy though.
No,
it's just
annoying,
non-stop.
Yeah, so we're not really sure what's going to happen. So we'll just there's nothing to see really apart from what you just saw in front of us. That's pretty much the road the entire way. It's not a very scenic drive at all, is it?
No.
Few little towns, few paddocks and wheat silos and etc. But nothing to see. So we'll be getting to camp probably in a couple of hours. So we'll check back in with you and we'll let you know what's actually happening. Not too much right now. Nothing's changed. Still pouring. Sorry. Oh my God. It has not stopped. There's loads of trucks on the road right now too.
Look at that.
Well, we have not quite figured out what this is in front of us. The roads are a bit hectic at the moment. There's something going on with roadworks, and as you can see, there's trucks banked up everywhere. But this thing in front of us is, yeah, I don't know. Paul reckons we're on a train track. It's all very weird.
I mean, it looks like it.
It does.
Where the driver lives, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's actually got two seats in it facing us, so we're not really sure. I don't know if you can see through that stupid aerial on the car, but it's making it a bit difficult. We're having a really long, hard think about what we're going to do tonight now, aren't we?
Well, we know the campground that we want to go to is just, it's just dirt, really. So given the amount of rain that we've had today and continue to have, it's going to be
swamp.
It's going to be one hell of a mess, I think. So we'll probably just do the old caravan park thing and try again tomorrow.
Disappointing because it's a pretty nice place actually, and it's a free camp. You know, we wanted to start off doing it properly in the free camp way, and here we are, day one. Anyway, we'll keep you posted. The rain still has not stopped. It's just, with the weather map, I just checked on the rain radar, it's coming in again. So the whole of the southwest of WA has just been absolutely smashed today. I just spoke to some rallies back home and it's raining too. So yeah, anyway, we will keep you posted and yeah, we'll check in with you when we've made a decision. Currently driving through Coolgardie. Still raining, just keeping you updated with the forecast. It has not stopped. Losing all hope right now. Got anything to add to the scenario?
No. It'll come good. Just needs a few days.
Right.
Weeks.
Awesome.
I remember this.
Yeah. 4 kilometres. Yeesh.
Why do we want to do this?
Okay, stop. Let's just have a think about this. All right, we've got a decision to make. So we've got 4 kilometres of this track to go into the campground. It's been pouring all day and we've passed a lot of this sort of track and it's all underwater. So do we risk it or do we just do play safe? There's a lot more rain coming tonight too. What do you reckon?
I don't reckon we bother.
We've got to hit the Great Central Road tomorrow and we've got to make sure that everything's good and not wrecked from rain in the night. And it's going, if we're underwater down here and the rain's coming in again. Just check.
It's no problem. It's no problem getting there. It's the roads and all that, on the tracks and all that are fine, but they will just be waterlogged.
It'll be like this, but worse because it's down in a dip. We've been here before.
We've got a slight break in the weather now, so maybe we'll just head into Kalgoorlie and head off tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Plan made. We're going to a caravan park, so we will see you there. Okay, I'm back. Feel like we've made the right choice. We've booked into a caravan park just for the night, and tomorrow we'll hit the Great Central Road. At least we know we won't be underwater, and we can get off early in the morning without a drama. Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just thought we'll just, we just want to make sure that and looking at the weather map, it's coming in crazy tonight too, so there's going to be another deluge, so it's better to be somewhere drier, I think. First set of traffic lights we've seen in several hundred kilometres, and a bonus road train. Notice how wide the roads are here, guys. Boss is just going in. Pretty sure we may have stayed here before. What?
Done.
You going for a swim?
Yeah. Why not?
Like fun you are.
Well, swimming all day.
Yeah. All right, which way are we going? Welcome to our tiny home. It's early the next morning and it's pretty safe to say that we had a pretty rubbish night's sleep. The caravan park that we're staying at is mostly taken up with staff that are transiting in and out of the mine sites, and there's been traffic coming through the site all night. We're also not too far from an airport, so the bed was so comfortable. We have got a new mattress which we're testing out on this trip, which has been incredible. We'll tell you more about that when we give you a bit of a rundown of the Troopy shortly. But the broken sleep was not ideal. It's something we've I think we knew about this because we stayed here before, but it was convenient. Anyway, we're heading off this morning. We're just going to get spruced up and have a coffee, make a coffee and then head off. We've got a fair bit of driving today. We're still checking the weather to make sure that the road is open. But we'll get on the road, but we'll work it out as we go. Morning guys, so this is where we ended up last night. What was the experience like?
It's horrible. It is. It's one of those caravan parks where the mine workers go out from about 3:30 in the morning. It's full on, hey. and we scored this pearler of a site right next to the entry. So yeah, you're copping it all night. And anyway, it was, at the end of the day, it was a place to sleep that wasn't underwater.
Yeah.
And hot showers and toilets, so you know, can't complain. But
yeah, it wasn't our dream night for the first night.
No.
We said we're not going to do any caravan parks, or not many caravan parks. We're going to do free camping, and here we are, night one. But anyway, so the skies are still grey. So far as we know, the road is open.
Great Central Road.
Yeah.
Hope so. Yeah.
We just bumped into a friend of ours, and they've just come off the road, and they said it was really good. So we're hoping that it's going to be okay. So today we should hit the Great Central Road. I've made coffee.
Yep.
We ready to go? We've got Tetris in the back.
Yeah.
There's a few things that we've changed up a little bit. So just the morning process is taking a little bit of a different turn. Not in a bad way. We've just got to get used to it.
Yeah. Sort of that.
But we'll talk about that.
It's not raining, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
You're not in a
No, not in a rush.
Not in a rush. No.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to pack down and get out of here. Okay, chauffeur.
Where to?
Next destination.
Where would you like to go?
I think we'll head towards the town of Laverton.
Okay.
We have got our coffees ready to go, so should make a day. Do you like my new cup, by the way, guys? I just saw the colour and thought, why not? All right, we are off. We'll do we go through Cal?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get fuel.
Yes.
Yeah.
We definitely need fuel.
There's rolling clouds. I hope that's not ominous.
So yesterday we were talking about our adventure and where we're heading, and we mentioned a couple of times that we were heading onto the Great Central Road. For any of you that haven't followed us before or haven't heard of the Great Central Road before, do you want to tell people where it goes, or why we're going that way? I love throwing questions on him because he has to wake up.
Yeah. Well, it starts around Laverton.
Yeah.
Well, Laverton's the last, what would you call it, the last town.
Yeah.
And then it heads from, essentially, I suppose it heads from Laverton through to Ulara,
Yeah.
Uluru.
Yeah.
And it's, how far is that? 1,000...
About 1,400 k's, I think.
1,400 kilometres roughly of predominantly dirt.
Yeah. There's a few patches of sealed in between, but it's intermittent.
I think the plan is to bitumise it over time.
Yeah.
There's a number of Indigenous communities out there, and there's some town sites such as Warburton,
Chukayurla,
yeah,
which is basically just a service station and general store.
yeah. Anyway, you can get fuel along the way. I think the fuel stops are probably about every 400 or so kilometres, roughly, I think.
Yep.
So generally fuel's available. You're going to pay for it. I don't know how much per litre it will be at the moment.
I think at the moment it's up near the $4 a litre.
It won't be pretty. Yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
It forms a part of the
Outback Way.
Outback Way, which is known as Australia's longest shortcut, which goes all the way through from Laverton to Winton in Queensland. On our last lap trip, we did that entire Outback Way from Laverton to Winton. It goes on various roads though, it's not just the same road. So for example, when you have got to Yulara, you can then go to Alice Springs via different roads, and then if you head north from Alice Springs, you go onto another highway to head east to Winton. But collectively they make up the Outback Way, which is a really great trip, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We loved the whole trip of it. You know, the roads vary in conditions in different parts of it, and also it depends, it's weather permitting as well. You know, if it's dry, it's okay. So yeah, today we're doing the first part of it. So it's the Laverton part, and we're going to camp along the first part of the Great Central Road today, weather permitting. So at the moment it's pretty dry actually, which is great. There's a bit of water around the edges, but as we said earlier, we bumped into a friend who has just come from the road and said it was pretty good. Just went to get the camera, just saw a dead cow on the side of the road. Like, he looked like he should have been on a string.
On a what?
String, like he looked like a balloon. He was so bloated and his poor legs were sticking up in the air, and it's a bit sad. But I didn't get a chance to film him, but probably just as well, it was gross. So what's just happened?
So with all the rain that has fallen around this general area over the last day, we just refreshed the Shire of Laverton website on the road conditions, and I found out that the Great Central Road has been closed. We spoke to somebody in the Shire, and they gave us the phone number of the fella who goes out and makes the assessment. He's actually out on the road now. He makes an assessment, and then they've obviously closed it for now. So he said potentially it could reopen tomorrow, but it was still light rain falling. There's no sun, so it's not going to dry out anytime soon. So at this point we have two options. We either press on to Laverton and just tread water, so to speak, out there and wait for it to reopen, or we go around, which means, well, that's a long way around. It's essentially going back down to Norseman, then heading towards the Nullarbor, going out to Eucla, and then heading north.
We've got to go through into like the Gawler Ranges into South Australia, and then up through Cooper.
It's and that would have been a good drive to do had we have left several days earlier.
Yeah.
But we were keen to do the Great Central Road again, and now we don't really, with other things that we've got that we've had to book in along the way. Before we get to the top end, we really just have decided to go to Laverton and wait it out.
So we're hoping and praying right now that with any little glimpse of light comes a little bit of sun, and the guy was really helpful, and the girl at the Laverton Shire were really helpful, and they understood our dilemma. But it's flippin' pain, because we still don't know whether tomorrow or even the next day we'll be able to get onto the road to drive. So there's a whole bunch of things that are going to have to change now. We're going to have to jostle a few things around, which probably means that we're going to have to miss a few things in Central Australia that we really wanted to do, because we've got bookings more near the top end. So we're going to do the waiting game. We decided to drive back down to Kalgoorlie, back to Norseman, across the Nullarbor and up to Alice and Yalara that way. It's going to take us 4 days, which is a lot of fuel and a lot of driving to get there in 4 days. So we're just going to wait.
And we'd still miss, like, our bookings at Yalara and all that, we would still miss them anyway.
Yeah, potentially we've lost all that money because it's too close to be getting our money back.
Yeah.
We'll have to go. Once we get to Laverton, we'll do some more maths and try and work out some more figures and see if we can make it work. But at the moment, we're just playing a waiting game, which is not what we planned. So don't plan, guys. Just don't plan. Just do it. Get out and get out and just do things randomly, because that often works better.
And we checked the website first thing this morning, and the roads were still open.
Yeah, but that update was at 1 o'clock, at 1 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And where we are, obviously the rain has passed through. What we didn't realise is that it's actually hit the Great Central Road and dropped 20-25 mil onto that road and made it undrivable. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there and we'll check back in with you once we've got a bit more info. Okay, we've got two great big vehicles in front that have taken up 2 lanes of traffic. So these guys have all just had to stop to let these two big trucks through. I guess we'll just be in the coattails of them all the way to wherever we're going. The gods are determined to stop us today.
This is not going well, guys.
Okay, don't know if you can see them in the distance.
I need to listen to this, so...
Bloody antenna's in the way. Don't think we're going to be getting around those guys. Don't. I keep pointing the camera at him because it's the only way I can make him smile. He's so grumpy right now. Has had better days, yeah. As you can see, it's not getting any better. So I don't know whether we've made the right choice. God, I don't know. We're 10 kilometres from where we think we might camp up, that's a joke, have a look. Yeah, 10k, so we'll see how that goes. heading in towards Gwalia, and Gwalia is a ghost town. It used to be a mining town back in the day.
No, is mining still going on here?
There's mining around it, but it's I don't think people are living here anymore, are they? I could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. I thought it was a ghost town. But anyway, we're going to see if we can find somewhere to camp. Here we are. Okay, this wasn't really what we planned. The plan for tonight's camp was going to look something like this. We were raised above the plateau on this lovely red cliff top with what looks like a crater underneath you, and the sunset in the background and the light and the colours. That was tonight.
Out on the Great Central
Out on the Great Central Road.
Yeah.
But Mother Nature has other plans, and this is the substitute. We're not sure what the go is with all these folks, whether they've got the same plans as us or whether they are heading back from the Great Central Road. We don't know. We haven't seen a soul since we got here because everyone's inside their vehicles. So this is the Gwalia Museum car park, which is set out as a free camp. Donation camp, yes. There is a free museum which we've been to before, and it's actually quite good. And there's a little cafe that you can get scones and things, so that's probably a thing that will make happen later, because due to lack of other things to do.
Kill some time.
Yeah. We haven't even been able to get out and pop the roof yet because it's just raining so much. And as you can see by the sky, there's a lot of rain still to come. It's not looking like it's giving up. So just to make it clear that we haven't seen one little glimmer of sunshine since we left home yesterday.
Yeah, and the only time we've turned off the windscreen wipers is when we've stopped the car.
Yes, yes. So we know the windscreen wipers are working well. We know that the Troopy can handle the rain. Oh, and here's another van coming in, and oh, I'm sorry. There's no spots left. Yes, there is. There's one over there. We just got in and there was 2 spots left that were suitable. And honestly, we knew that this place was here, and Paul said he expected a lot of people to be in it, but this is fairly crazy. Okay, well, anyway, that's an update, and what's going to happen from here, we have no idea. We will keep you posted, guys. Heavy rain had forced plenty of travellers to rethink their plans, and the Gwalia Museum rest area quickly filled up. Fortunately, we found a spot for the night. Sometimes travel isn't about finding the perfect camp, it's about finding somewhere dry and calling it home. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? It's pretty impressive. Where are we? Where do you want to explain? I don't think we've explained since we got here.
Yeah, I think we did. Well, this is Gwalia.
Yep.
The mining town.
Yep. Ghost mining town.
Explain that. What does that mean?
Well, it means that it's not used as a thriving town just for mining anymore. That's what once was thriving town over there.
It's a thriving mine.
It's a thriving mine, yes. So
where do they all live?
it's not just this mine. there's actually a number of mines all behind this. It's still very, very active and very running. But down the bottom we're just going to walk down the hill actually towards the town, and there's a pub which is pretty famous just for its looks. It's not operating as a pub anymore though, but in its heyday it would have been absolutely stunning. So these are all the shacks, all the houses. I think I'm pretty sure they're trying to maintain them as best they can. They're all like tin sheds, but it gives you a picture of what life would have been like out here back in the day when this was thriving. So we just went for some lunch. There's a mining museum here, isn't there?
Yeah, with the cafe and
yeah. So there's a story behind it, and the place that the cafe is in is called Hoover House, and it's called Hoover House because what's his name, Herbert Hoover, who went on to become one of America's presidents, was the mine manager of this mine. I think it was like in 1829 or something. Yeah, so he went back. I don't know what happened, but he went back to America, and he became president of America.
And then I think they had the Great Depression.
Yes, yeah. Then
right?
yeah,
From memory?
He was blamed for.
And he got booted.
Yeah, he got blamed for the economic downturn, and then Franklin Roosevelt, I think, became president after him. So there's a lot of history around here, eh?
So
look at this place. Definitely looks like a ghost town, hey? It's very cool. History lesson, come on.
So it was built in the early 1900s, 1903, and it was the first government-owned and built hotel.
Government-owned?
In WA, yep.
Oh wow,
Yep.
Okay.
There's a lot of illegal grog and all that doing the rounds out here, and they tried to stem those activities by building their own hotel, so people had somewhere to come to. So that was 1903, and it ticked along until the 1960s when the mine at that stage gave up.
Yeah.
Morning. We're still here waiting for news on the closure or reopening of the Great Central Road. Anything that I've read at this point on the Facebook page would indicate that it's going to be closed for a few days, I think. At this point we're just going to have to sit it out.
So what other options did we just discuss?
Literally the only other option is to go back around to the Nullarbor and then cross the SA border and then head north after that up through, where do we go after that? I can't remember.
Yeah, up to Coober Pedy
and north up that way. Crossing that particular border means turfing out all of our fruit and veg that we've
painstakingly stocked up
for this trip. So we don't really want to do that, but that's not the end of the world if we have to.
It's just the fuel as well, and the time.
It's a long way around. It's several days. It's a lot of fuel. Speaking to a few other campers here, they reckon just hold out and see what happens. But I think there's a bit more rain forecast, so it could get worse. But there's nothing much we can do. So at this point, we're just going to sit tight and bide our time here, which isn't very exciting. But anyway.
We've met a couple of other campers, prospectors actually. There's a few prospecting around here at the moment from the eastern states, and they are also like not stranded, but they're also unable to go out and do their prospecting because of the weather. But as you can see today, the weather it's beautiful today, but the road is not near here. It's about another hour and a half up the road, and there's still rain expected during the next day or so. Not a lot, but it also means that it's not giving the road enough time to dry out. So from all accounts, we've kind of weighed it up. We've decided we said we were going to travel slower. That didn't mean we were going to travel stopped. But
what's that?
We said we were going to travel slower, not travel stopped.
Yeah. I don't do this well.
No, we're not
I
good.
get bored pretty quickly.
We're not good at just being stationary for long periods of time with nothing to do. It's not a terrible place to be stuck, to be honest. And there are a few people that like a chat around here, so we can fill the day. We're going to go and have a coffee and scones in a minute because there's a cafe. But yeah, it's not ideal. But anyway, we've decided we're going to bite the bullet and we'll just see what comes with it. So guys, we've just received some exciting news. Paul the guy from the Laverton Council actually rang us this morning, just then. And what did he say, hon?
So he's opened the road and take care out there.
So the road is good to go. It's apparently very, very flooded, but well, not.
I mean,
so
it can't be too bad, otherwise it would know.
It's not impassable, in other words. So he just said be careful, and it's good to go. So that was unexpected. Much later start to the day than we planned, but we're packing down real quick. So sorry, not much footage going on right now, but we're just kind of a bit excited to get the heck out of here. We're going to go up to the cafe and get something to eat quickly and then head off. So we will see you on the road. Let's go. So we're currently on the road between Leonora and Laverton. All good on the road so far?
Yep. A few road trains. But
yeah, the road trains, and they're big ones. What's your expectations of the road?
Which one?
The GCR.
Oh, that'll be a mess. So we read yesterday that there was a big truck bogged in the middle of it, and a grader had to pull it out. I think, I don't really know whether the trucks have still been coming through or what, I'm not sure. So I think it could be a mess, and there'll still be plenty of water out there. But you just have to drive to the conditions, really, and be sensible about it. If it's slippery, slow down. There's no way in the world it could have dried out overnight.
No way.
It hasn't been warm enough and it hasn't been windy enough. So I think it'll be a bit of a mess. But if the fella deemed it safe enough to open, he's not going to.
He's the guy.
He gains nothing by opening it when it shouldn't be. So
just want to say on air here a big thanks to Steve. He works for the Laverton Shire, and he called us this morning. We left our number with him yesterday when we rang to see what it was like, and he said he'd give us a call, and he rang us.
Yeah, that was excellent. I wasn't expecting a call back, and we're probably lucky to be given his number, to be honest. And
we feel a bit lucky there, but cheers, Steve, we appreciate it. That's the road we need to go down, that one there. So we're just going to head off into Laverton and get some fuel. We've just arrived. We're about just a couple of k's out of the town now. Go into the visitor centre, just grab any last minute things, use the bathrooms. Yeah, the sign to the Great Central Road, did it say closed?
Yeah.
It said all roads closed, but it's not, because it's just not happening. It's just not.
The man rang us.
Yeah, he did. We've got it on good authority that it's open, so we're going. We've just come back in from the visitor centre. We made it within 2 minutes of it closing, so we just grabbed some snacks and some drinks for the road, and yeah, we're on our way. If you look at the maps for this area, it's just absolutely scattered with abandoned mines, but there's loads that are still fully functioning out this way. So there's a couple out this way now, the Lansfield mine, but they all say that they're abandoned, but yeah, there's still signs of life out there, so it's a bit hard to actually know. We see all these abandoned mines, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. We've just noticed there's actually no signage on the road, is there, to say that we're on the right road? We are, but there's no signage. So
Rightio, so the Great Central Road.
Yeah.
So this is that diversion road.
Yeah.
Great Central
Goes off it.
here.
Yeah. Yep. Apparently.
Yeah.
On Google Maps, it's signposted, so we are right. Takes a big bend and goes out that way. Yeah. You just ignore it. Sign says it's closed, but we know it's not, so. Don't be fooled by the bitumen either.
So just to clarify there, that sign back there said that the Great Central Road is closed, but sometimes they take a little while to change the street signs after they've reposted it on their website. So we are aware that it is open. The information centre where we've just been confirmed it's open, and Steve from the council, the Shire office, who's been out and inspected the road, also confirmed that it's open. So, yeah, about another 40 kilometres of bitumen to go before we air down and hit the muddy stuff. So I think we're going to leave this video there, and pick you up again tomorrow.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us in this first episode of our lap trip. We really appreciate you coming along and joining, and if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, all those fabulous things that help us keep doing this, and we promise we will back with more exciting stuff in the next episode, which won't be too far away. See you in the next one. Bye. To find out what happens next on our journey, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. And if you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate a like. It genuinely helps support the channel and allows us to keep sharing our adventures with you. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Cheers, and thanks for coming along for the ride.